Hey everyone, welcome to this working group serving meeting today, 15th of January of 2025. So welcome to 25 everyone. And remember, this meeting is being recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube. So please behave and stay within the standards of the CNCF. And with that said, let's kick it in. So for orchestration, do we have anyone from orchestration? I don't see Abdullah or someone.
Yeah, there's no update.
No update. Okay. For DRA, I saw you typing, Sergey. You want to say something?
Yeah. As we said last time on device management group, we listed the caps that we want to attach. Want to do in 133. In general, what we're doing is we're trying to GA DRA as soon as possible, plus do some features on top of it. But I think biggest issue right now is like how to make sure it's stable enough to GA, and we need some help on device failure handling, and not only device failure, but all the failure scenarios. I started this work on listing some use cases and understanding how we can reconnect the DRA plugin, how do we handle some failure modes, and this work really needs attention. So if anybody wants to help with that, I really would appreciate any help.
Sergey, did you put your document in the agenda? That would probably help.
No, I can attach the document. Yeah, that's all that's happening on DRA side.
Thank you, Sergey. Autoscaling. I see Ashok is typing. You want to say something?
So our benchmarking sub-project proposal was approved. Thanks to all the whole group serving leads for taking a look at that one. And we also have the repository created for the new project under kubernetes-wg. So this is a new repo. Tomorrow in the benchmarking work group work stream, we will discuss the next steps. I think we need to get like an outline going, and then people can start contributing. And then from next time, we can move it to the sub-project updates below as well, as we start to contribute more to it. Yeah, that's the update there.
Awesome. Multi-host, no updates, so we can start with the sub-project updates. Kellen, you want to take it off?
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, let me find my tab. Cool, we're good. So we had the v0.1 API review last week. We talked about it in our meeting on Thursday. We've cut a few PRs. I need to cut, I think, one more, and then wrap up some comments on the other little PRs. But if you have anything you want to say about v0.1, please do so today, because we're going to be trying to wrap that up. As part of that, if any of the working group serving leads would like to help us make a release, none of us have privileges to make a tag. So we would love that help. We're also trying to figure out who we want our maintainers to be so we can offload that administrative work to the maintainers. That is upcoming. We'll discuss that more tomorrow, I think. Also, we are looking more towards monthly releases in that same vein. Assuming that works for API reviewers, excuse me. This would also be an alpha. We currently have very low customer count or user count. So this iteration, I think, will help us find things that work, make this product the best it can be while not really interrupting people. That's it, unless I missed anything and anyone wants to pipe up.
I would just say going for a monthly API review is kind of a lot to ask, but
yeah,
just have that in mind.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. We ran this idea by the folks that did the API review for us the first time, and our goal is to try and make this tiny and iterative changes instead of bigger chunks of API. And there's some cautious optimism for that. We'll see how it works in practice, but certainly from experience, get that this can and probably will be a challenge, but
If
trying something
and
new, and
sorry.
we'll see.
Sorry, Rob, I thought you were done. Yeah, I was gonna say if I can be so bold, Kubernetes can be really process heavy, and the inference space is very fast. And I worry this ossification might hurt us for inference specifically. So hopefully we can come up with a new culture for these more experimental areas. So I think that would help us a lot. We can iterate, we can make mistakes, and we can move on. So yes, I do agree that it would be a heavy load if we're doing a heavy API review every month, but I think this would work better. Anyways, that's all we got.
Thank you, guys. Anyone wants to say something, question something? If not, we move to Jason. The floor is yours.
Yep. No updates for serving catalog this week.
Thank you. Ashok, I think is the same of auto-scaling, right? The inference perf repo creation.
Yeah, we already discussed that. Can skip.
Perfect, thank you. And now going to open topics. Dane Hans, I don't see you on. Okay, go ahead. I see your microphone is you muted, but I don't hear you. Does anyone hear something? No.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I think the point from the agenda is clear. Just that any time in working group serving or etc., we should just rename instances to this inference extension name instead.
One concern is that we might be referencing that link in some older documents or slides. So we may want to create a redirect or something.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
I also wonder, I don't think we'll find every instance of instance gateway. I wonder if we just say renamed to Blit, so people can kind of connect the two names should they find them anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Rob, you're next.
Yeah, this is basically a no op too, but we have a work in progress doc set up for the inference extension. You'll still find many to-dos in there, but some pages have content including API reference, main page, contributing, etc. So we're working on it, and we have an issue to fill out the rest. But yeah, just for anyone trying to keep tabs on what we're doing, we wanted to have something in terms of documentation in time for our 0.1 release, and this is that.
This looks awesome. Thank you. Sergey, I see you're next.
Yeah, I just pasted it here for awareness mostly. So OCI volume source caps that we've been running on Kubernetes, we have cryo implementation and containerd implementation is a little stuck. I'm trying to poke containerd maintainers and find somebody who interested to merge it. So if you're interested to try it out and give feedback or help with containerd implementation, it will be really valuable because once we have containerd implementing it, we can think of moving it forward into beta, and it will allow us to do more volume sources and like work with model authors to make sure that we package models in this new format, old new format, I would guess.
Thank you, Sergey. Juan, should I wait until you type? Or do you
Oh,
want to talk while you
I
type?
added an item about KubeCon Europe. So if most of the talks should be out on the schedule, right? So feel free to add your talk to this list if it's relevant to this group, and if you want to invite more folks from this group to attend. We do have an accepted session for working group serving. So if you have any ideas on how to contribute to the slides, please let me and Eduardo know.
I think we are still waiting on the Cloud Native Day acceptance emails, right?
That's right. So for co-located events, I think you'll receive notification by next week.
Yeah, those
for
are
men-
more. Yeah, those are more tailored for this working group, right? The AI Day.
Mhm. And one quick note is regarding Gateway API Inference Extension. There was a proposal pending a decision on it. So the speaker on that proposal is Abdel from Google. So it would be good if the Inference Gateway team can also connect with him to see if we can add any like engineers to be a co-speaker.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We can check, we've got a few, obviously a lot of people involved in the sub project. I don't think, every speaker needs to be from Google, obviously. So maybe we can find someone else.
Yeah, we
that,
just want to make sure like the speakers are representative to that project.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 100%. Who do we need to follow up with? Like if we find, I guess, do we just ask Abdel to add another speaker to their session? Is that the idea?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone has something extra to say that is not on the agenda? If not, it's been a 20 minutes call, and you can go back to your regular schedule or take a break. Thank you, everyone. Ciao.
Thank you.
Thanks all.